Welcome to this edition of Community Focus. I'm Chandra, here with National Weather Service meteorologist Greg Story. Copeland Wright is also in here with us. He is our morning meteorologist here on KEOM, and he's also involved with this program, and I'll let you ask a few questions.
Yes, sir, indeed. Greg, how long have you been a member of CoCoRaHS?
I became a member of CoCoRaHS pretty much from its inception when it came into Texas, probably in around 2007. So it's probably been close to 8 years now.
Okay. And who all can join CoCoRaHS?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about this is a volunteer organization that's begun. We are encouraging any adult or student who's interested in weather to become a CoCoRaHS observer. The nice thing about it is that the initial cost of getting started really isn't that much. You can buy a CoCoRaHS rain gauge for approximately $30. And if you've got an open spot in a yard, someplace away from buildings and trees, you can set up a rain gauge. And then the only other thing that you need is internet access to file your reports every day.
Okay. So you don't actually have to be a meteorologist to join this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Anybody is welcome who has an interest in telling us how much it's rained.
Okay, cool. And so how exactly do you join CoCoRaHS?
We have a website that is www.CoCoRaHS.org, and I'll go ahead and spell that because it's a funny-sounding name for a word that's an acronym, actually. It's CoCoRaHS.org. And once you go on to the CoCoRaHS.org website, on the left-hand side of the page, you will see a link that says Join or Become a Observer. Now, the nice thing also about this website is that if you don't know how to read a rain gauge or you're not sure exactly where to place your rain gauge to get an accurate rainfall reading, you can go through training that is free, that's online through the same website. And you either can watch it online like a YouTube video, or else you can download it and you can read it at your leisure on an iPad or any other computer type device you might have. And you can learn all you need to know about taking rainfall measurements and so forth. And also, if the day comes that we get snow in North Texas, we encourage people to be snowfall observers as well. That's a little trickier. You'd have to take the training to learn the correct way to do it, but it is doable. And it's real interesting.
Okay. So when people do actually join, what are their responsibilities?
Main responsibility is secure the proper rain gauge, and we ask everyone to use the same rain gauge so that everybody is using the same measuring device throughout the whole country. And then once it's up, they apply to become a observer. They will be given a login and a station name, and then once everything is in place, they'll start making the rainfall observations every day. We encourage people to do it 24-hour increments ending around sunrise every day, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And you might say, well, that might be a little bit of a busy time for me. But the reason that we do that is this is the time that the National Weather Service can make the most use out of the rainfall information that's gathered, because we don't go off of standard time. We go off something that's called Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time is the standardized universal coordinated time that the whole country and the whole world literally uses. And it just so happens that 12 noon is the time, universally coordinated time, that we decide that that's when the rainfall measurements are going to start and stop. And so for that happens to be right now 6 o'clock in the morning for us.